What's up, Tejanos y Tejanas? Once again, let me just shift the stuff away, the camera away for a little bit, para que no se mire todo el desmadre que tengo ahí atrás. So anyways, a lot of people are gonna be like, what the hell are you blasting in the background, man? What the hell? And you know, sometimes I do think about it, and the reason why is because I don't want YouTube to freaking block my ass and demonetize this. You know, I ain't trying to put myself out there like that, but if I wanted to be safe and a little bit, you know, secure, play a little bit of unlicensed music that's unlicensed for now. Well, other than that, I mean, if you guys want to know who the hell is playing in the background, get yourself ready for this shit because it's Mercedez time up in this bitch, bro. Released in 1992, the same year that Selena's album dropped, under the label of Capital EMI Latin. So back in 92, shitload of artists were dropping music left and right under the EMI label. Capital EMI label. Yeah, después se desintegraron around 93, and after that EMI started doing its thing while Capital was doing their own thing. You know, so other than that, that's basically the album you're listening to right now. Mercedez in the house. Their last album to drop before they parted ways, and I know the guitarist, which was John Barraza, you know, shout out to that guy, who later went with Fama for a little bit. Started working with them, playing with them for a few years before going on his own. About a few years ago, I really don't know. But other than that, I mean, shout out to John Barraza and the rest of these guys. You know, one of my favorite Tejano groups. Shit, bro. I always wanted to get their CD. It cost me $20 from Amazon. And when I first got this and I started listening to the whole fucking album, I was like, ah! Yes, there's some, like I said earlier in the other video, there are songs out there, but they don't have the full album. That's why I buy this shit. And then I review it to you guys. So yeah, let's dig down with C'est la vie, which means, I think that's life, I think. It's in French, but they don't sing in French. They sing Spanish music. So yeah, let's dig down with this, with our songs Quiero Quiero, Besarte, Vete Ya, La Muerte de Sancho, Tal Vez, Mujer, Quiero que Sepas, No Más Contigo, C'est la vie, and then track 13, which is a solo. It's like an instrumental, like jazzy, you know, all that good shit. I like it. You know, this album speaks for itself. They evolved so much from their first album being Rebelde, and then later on to their sophomore album, which is, I believe is No Somos Criminales, and I'm trying to look for that fucking album, man. So if any of y'all have it, any of y'all down in Texas know somebody that could hook me up with their second album, let me know. I'll do anything, or I'll do whatever it takes to get their album, because Mercedez was a good band, no lie, no doubt about it. They were really influential in a sense, because their style of making music was way different from what Selena had, or Mas, or La Fiebre, all those other bands within the Tejano circuit. These guys made it different. These guys went their own style of arranging music, creating their own music, and most importantly, like, it kind of sucks that the crowd wasn't accepting their music as much on the mainstream level. Like, there were, but not as much support from the label, because in 1992, like I said, a lot of artists were dropping under the Capital label at that time, being Estrella del Norte, Dallas, Europa. Lesser known bands that Capital signed them way too much. That's when there was a shitload of artists within that market, and that, I guess at that time, they just started cutting people off, you know, at that time. So yeah, it kind of sucks that they never managed to record any more music, even though they did record 2 singles. And I know that they are on YouTube. I think the leader of the band himself uploaded them. But yeah, let's go down and let's get down with the band members, bro. Which is Jerry Rodriguez, bass and lead vocals. This dude right here, badass looking dude. Victor Garcia the third, which would play keys and also does lead vocals. Michael Martinez, I believe he's this guy right here, who later went with David Olivares and Nexus. Previously, he used to be with Elsa Garcia and Company. Randy Allison, which was his only recording with the band. And Mike Ponce. Yeah, Mike Ponce. And John Barraza. Badass looking dude, man. Which I think he used to record with Joe Ernest Puente y Sueño. If I'm not mistaken. If I do, holy shit, don't get me. And a lot of stuff, a lot of musicians that were involved in this project, especially with Steve Lanphier, who used to record with Los Fabulosos Cuatro. He was basically the producer and engineer for this album. And yeah, other than that, I mean, Steve Lanphier was basically the backbone in their production. And then I think both of their productions before, the Criminales and the Rebelde album. But yeah, other than that, dude, one hell of a fucking album. 9 out of 10. Because I fucking love them, and because their music is just flat out unique, man. Their album. It kind of sucks. It sucks that they never made any more music just as badass as them. And it kind of sucks because it's really hard to find. You can get them. You can get this on CD, as well as cassette. And I think you can get some of the 7-inch singles if I'm not mistaken. But either way, they're pretty are hard to find. Hard to find. So I picked this up for $20, man. So if you ever get this, it'll probably be, shit, give or take $40-50. But if you really are trying to get this, album, get it. Because it's beautiful. Like, straight up. But yeah, man. Mercedes with C'est La Vie, straight out of Houston, Texas. Other than that, this is El Tex-Mex Grupero, signing out.